SGA, it was a consensus agreement except for a little bit of disagreement, but it was generally consensus, no blocks, such that me and whoever would like to join, Rodney included, would flyer up the campus using symbolism, specifically the anonymous mask symbolism. So if you have an anonymous mask, bring it along, and using that in promotion towards any of our direct action things that are either happening on the 5th, the 6th, etc. Either whether we do Occupy Irving, I'm not sure about that. I don't know. I need to speak to him about that if you would like that to be the case. But mostly in raising awareness, using symbolism across the campus while flyering, getting to hard to reach places to during, I guess, obviously before any direct action we do December 6th or December 5th. So that's the proposal. Any thoughts on that? Okay, so I guess direct response, then I'll take Stack.
Okay, before I start, let me say nothing against Anonymous. There's a Guy Fawkes mask in my car right now. I think we should try to be careful about association with Anonymous, because the Guy Fawkes mask, as much as it represents something else to the rest of the planet, within the context of the United States, Guy Fawkes mask does not represent Guy Fawkes nearly so much as Anonymous, the group classified as a terrorist organization by the Department of State. Whoa. If we wanted to give them an excuse, putting Guy Fawkes masks everywhere, it's a very loose excuse, but they can. I agree with symbolism. Let's instead see if we can Photoshop a stencil of the ballerina from the original Occupy Wall Street poster, if you remember that, the ballerina on top of the bull. If we can find a stencil of the ballerina, boom.
Okay, so I'll take Stack. Who else wants to speak on this? Did you? Okay, I saw your hand up. Okay. I know you put yours up and then yours. Okay. Anyone else?
The other word you said.
Stack? Anyone else? None? Okay, Stack's closing.
I've never heard of it.
Lauren, you're up first.
Okay. I have my issues with using Anonymous, because to me it's its own thing. It's something that was bad that is kind of turning around. Actually, I heard today that Alan Moore is behind us using his image, the V thing, so whatever, that's its own thing. I guess it's sanctioned by the creator. But I think I've come to terms with us doing it in the idea that, like, it won't be like an every single time we meet we have our Guy Fawkes masks on. It'll be more like a publicity stunt, and I'm okay with that, and I don't think it's going to. The people that'll get involved that are going to look at that and pay attention, we want them to come, and people that aren't going to know what's going on, it won't necessarily turn them away, so I'm okay with it.
Okay. Next on Stack is Ari.
Alright, Guy Fawkes masks in general, if we're going to get into that debate. I mean, it's kind of not specifically a hacktivist thing. It would always, even Alan Moore said in that article that it was at minimum, it's supposed to represent a sort of like anybody's behind this kind of thing. It's the mask is so plain and so vague that it's supposed to be like, this is anyone. Guy Fawkes, just look. No. It looks like a face. If you really wanted to be Stony Brook subversive, though, if they're available at all, Seawolves masks.
Yes.
That's hysterical. If you really wanted to be subversive, print out Samuel Stanley's mug and wear that as a mask. Or if you want, like, Shirley Strum Kenny's mug and make it as a mask, like.
What does that represent?
The presidents. Those are the president's university. So if you have the joke is, it's a joke. I know, that's what it is. It's like Samuel Stanley going around posting Occupy Stony Brook flyers is hysterical. I think that again goes with a large thing in terms of Occupy Stony Brook. That whole Stony Brook, not the Occupy, but the Stony Brook side is that make it kind of centric to this place. So make the irreverent humor and the irony something relatable to here. Yes, Guy Fawkes is great, and my thing was whatever, but Wolfie or Samuel Stanley's face and wear that stuff. I think that's funny. Or maybe get like jerseys and be like a football player dressed and just start doing that stuff. Yeah. Stony Brook iconography, used subversively, and blah blah blah. All right, Lauren, I saw your guns first.
Yeah. Just as far as it's a direct response. Just like I guess kind of going off what you said. If we also have other masks included including the V mask, I think that would be really good. Instead of just a legion of, you know, anonymous, it'd be cool to have, you know, anonymous and then like, oh look, George Bush, and like, you know, oh, just someone with a bandana on or whatever. Like, I think that, just like, because masks, because Ari said, that Alan Moore said that it's about, you know, who is, you know, behind it and that they kind of represent everybody. I think using masks is a good thing and would be very good for that particular, like, publicity stunt kind of thing, so we should look into using other masks as well.
And then you had a direct response to Will?
Few responses to what you said. I think it'd be hilarious to dress up as Wolfie, run around, and start putting up Occupy Stony Brook.
I'll do it. Give me a costume.
Yeah. It would be hilarious to dress up as Wolfie, running around, putting up Occupy Stony Brook symbolism and such. But I also got to make a point about something that you made a point about. I understand the real meaning of the Guy Fawkes mask, but look at this from administration's perspective.
Yeah.
When they see a Guy Fawkes mask, they're going to see Anonymous, the group classified as a cyber terror organization, and use that as all the excuse they need.
And also,
even though it's not accurate.
Those are the guys that leaked the Stony Brook IDs last year or something like that. Their heads might even go that far if they wanted to. I don't know if you know about that.
This is my first semester here.
SBI IDs were leaked last year just by some random...
That was actually a year and a half ago.
A year and a half. Oh yeah, they were. Stony Brook IDs were leaked. So just the name. Oh, just the name and the IDs were leaked. There was just like whose IDs is what.
That's crazy.
No, they don't steal information. It's the point is that they could frame you if they wanted to, like you said.
Exactly. You don't want to give them that excuse, but running around dressed as Stanley and Wolfie
is hysterical.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Get a brown business suit because that's all Stanley wears.
Okay, I'll wear the wolf out. Tell me what to do. I'll wear the wolf out.
Hold on, we have Rob Needs unstacked.
Alright, so I want to figure out I was thinking tomorrow we should flyer. If we're going to be at Starbucks anyway, so anybody who wants to do that, like we can do it. I'm going to be there at 10. So just want to put that out there. We should like say Starbucks tomorrow and then go, and it doesn't have to be posters directly for any direct action we're going to take. It can just be awareness about it. It's just like a thing, just like a fist and Occupy Stony Brook. Like, it doesn't have to be, just to raise awareness and just go do little things like he was saying. Secondly, with the Guy Fawkes mask, I think that, yeah, ideologically, Anonymous isn't even a group. Like, if you understand, they don't have a central message. They're exactly like, you know, anybody can identify as it, but with the school using it as an excuse, I understand. But another good thing that can come out of it is a lot of kids don't really understand, don't keep up with Anonymous, but they have seen the movie V for Vendetta, and that is a huge like cultural like thing you can tap into. And they see all those masks on TV around the world, and when they see it on campus, they're gonna be like, wow, you know, what's happening out there is actually like in my life. You know, I'm not totally like in a vacuum, in a bubble. It might shatter that like view. So I mean, I think once in a while using them might be okay. Just not make it a central symbol of.
We had some points of info, so Lauren first and Will.
I think that we should all, well, I was going to, I guess I could really just talk to you about this. I was thinking about just making some general flyers as, like, this is our time, this is our website. I think it would be cool to have ones with the little cuts in it, so people could rip the flyer. Because I always wonder, like, do people actually look at our flyers? Are they paying attention?
They do.
And I know, but it'd be nice to see them get ripped, not ripped down, like usually, but, like, the things ripped off of them, so that I'd be like, people are listening. So, yeah, we should make some just general purpose flyers.
Yeah. And Will, had something to say too?
Actually, a point that I wanted to make earlier that I just realized now. Yes, I'm holding a tennis ball. I think better when I do this. It's the strangest thing, but beside the point. Does anyone remember the ponies earlier this semester?
Yeah.
University police investigated that thing like a murder.
Oh,
So because they're retarded. Like,
Right. They called it. They called it something like a spree of vandalism. So if we're gonna run around chalking up the university, we definitely need to have those Wolfie masks. Those serve more of a purpose than ridiculing President Stanley. Those also prevent us from, you know, I count 1, 2, like I can't even count all the cameras surrounding us right now.
Oh my god.
Just two things. One, there is a OccupyFlyers.org. I just read it before I left. It's just like a database of all like the different flyers that have been made that relate to it. So from specific Occupy movements and more general ones, there's one that says "Keep calm and cameras on" that I saw, which was great. But there's a lot of those. I'll find the link and post it on the website, so you can just see some sample flyers. And they come in full 11 by 17 prints, PDF file, and color. So if you find a color print for cheap or free, those are other flyers you could use. And then just with the ponies thing, I will say that the university was ridiculed by other universities too, at least documented within the press. I wouldn't be like Cornell was like just plain said, you guys are all silly. Like we allow our students to chalk up everywhere because like nothing. A day of rain will fix everything. We don't care. And other universities said this even within the SUNY system. So I mean that was a butt of a joke. It didn't last long, but I'm just saying Stony Brook it became a weird butt of jokes because of the overreaction to the chalking. And if you were to chalk way more with a political bent, then it's just seeing little angry white men get angry. It's just funny to watch them get so mad at nothing. That's me.
What did the ponies represent?
Nothing. Just ponies.
You know the show My Little Pony?
Like, over
Yeah,
there.
You know the show My Little Pony?
It was just art.
It was
artistic
celebration
kids.
of season 2.
Yeah.
So people just made ponies.
How long did it take to draw the pony?
Probably a night.
I don't know.
Kind of all-
I didn't do it.
Okay. Point of response.
I'm gonna leave.
All right. Thank you.
Okay.
Meeting you all.
Take it easy.
Greg?
Yeah, no, I know this is Greg.
No, he's Greg.
And who are you?
Greg.
Oh, Greg.
Cheers.
Greg.
Okay.
Are you collectively Greg or?
Bye, Greg. Greg. I hope we see you guys.
All right.
All right, guys.
There, guys.
Good night, guys.
Bye.
Oh,
See you
just
guys.
the one Greg. Oh,